High above a jagged cliffside, a tiger clung desperately to life, with danger looming at every edge. One man, driven by sheer courage, risked everything to pull the mighty predator to safety. But what happened next defied every expectation and left him witnessing something truly unimaginable. Bruce was a young park ranger, deeply devoted to wildlife and the natural world. He spent his days patrolling the vast stretches of the national park, safeguarding both the visitors and the creatures that roamed freely across the wilderness. It was more than just a career, it was a calling, fueled by his profound love for animals and an unwavering sense of duty to protect them. During his years as a ranger, Bruce had witnessed many wonders, but nothing could have prepared him for the extraordinary bond he would forge with one particular tiger. One warm summer afternoon, while conducting a routine patrol near a rocky cliffside, Bruce paused to observe a group of tigers lounging beneath the shade of sprawling trees. From a distance, he spotted a young cub, its playful curiosity drawing it dangerously close to the cliff's edge. The cub batted playfully at a butterfly fluttering just beyond its reach when, in an instant, the ground beneath its paws gave way. The young tiger tumbled down the steep, jagged slope, disappearing from sight. Bruce's heart slammed against his chest as he sprinted toward the cliff's edge. Peering over, he spotted the cub sprawled on a narrow, precarious ledge below. Its small body was trembling with fear. The fall had not been fatal, but the cub was stranded, unable to climb back up on its own. Above the mother, the tiger paced frantically, letting out deep guttural growls that echoed through the trees. The rest of the tigers watched the scene unfold, their instincts telling them that something was wrong. Understanding the urgency of the situation, Bruce radioed his team requesting immediate assistance. Within minutes, a group of fellow rangers arrived, bringing ropes, harnesses, and other rescue equipment. Carefully, they devised a plan to retrieve the cub without causing unnecessary distress to the tigers above. Bruce volunteered to be the one to descend. He secured himself in a safety harness while his colleagues anchored the rope as he lowered himself toward the frightened tiger cub. He spoke softly. His voice was calm and reassuring, though he was scared. The cub did not show any aggression. It seemed to sense that Bruce meant no harm. Reaching the ledge, Bruce carefully wrapped the cub in a secure sling, ensuring it would not panic during the ascent as the team began pulling them back up. The mother tiger let out another deep growl. Her amber eyes locked onto Bruce. He remained steady, avoiding sudden movements that might trigger her protective instincts. Slowly but surely, he and the cub were lifted to safety. The moment they reached the top, Bruce gently released the cub, stepping back to give the mother space. The mother tiger rushed forward, nuzzling her cub, licking its fur and inspecting it for injuries. The rest of the tigers gathered around their presence, powerful yet not hostile. Bruce remained still, watching the scene unfold with quiet reverence. After a few moments, the mother tiger turned her gaze toward Bruce. There was something in her eyes, a recognition, an unspoken understanding. With a final glance, she led her cub away, disappearing into the dense forest. Bruce exhaled, feeling both relief and awe at what had just transpired months before, and he continued his work in the park. The story of the tiger cub rescue had spread among his colleagues, earning him respect and admiration. But for Bruce, it was not about recognition. It was about the connection he had felt in that moment, the silent gratitude exchange between him and the tiger. Then one fateful day, the bond between them would be tested in an unimaginable way. It was the height of the rainy season, and the park was experiencing heavy downpours. The soil had become unstable, and landslides were a growing concern. Bruce was out on patrol when he heard a deep, rumbling sound before he could react. The ground beneath him gave way, and he was swept down a steep incline, buried under mud and debris. Pain shot through his body as he struggled to free himself, but the weight of the earth held him down. His radio was damaged, and the thick mud muffled his voice. He was trapped alone with little hope of anyone finding him in time. Just as despair began to set in, he heard something alone, rumbling, growling. It was faint at first, but then it grew louder. Bruce turned his head as best as he could and through the gaps in the debris. He saw a shadow moving above him. A tiger. It was no ordinary tiger. It was the mother tiger. For a brief moment, their eyes met just as they had on the day he had saved her cub. She sniffed the air, then began to dig her massive paws, swiping at the mud, moving away bit by bit. Bruce could hardly believe what he was witnessing. Was she trying to help him? The commotion soon attracted the attention of a nearby patrol unit, seeing the tiger's unusual behavior. The Rangers approached cautiously when they spotted Bruce buried in the debris. They sprang into action. Working quickly, they removed the remaining mud and pulled into safety. As soon as Bruce was free, the mother tiger stepped back, her golden eyes watching. As the Rangers tended to his injuries, she did not linger. With a final glance, she turned and disappeared into the forest once more. Bruce was taken back to the ranger station, where he received medical care. He had suffered bruises and a few minor fractures, but he would recover. What stayed with Bruce more than the physical wounds was the profound realization of what had just occurred. The tiger had remembered him. Word of the encounter spread quickly, astonishing both his colleagues and wildlife experts alike. Many debated the extent of a tiger's ability to recognize and express gratitude. But Bruce had no doubt. He had once saved her cub, and in his moment of need, she had returned the favor. From that day on, whenever Bruce patrolled the park, he would sometimes catch sight of the tiger watching him from a distance. They never approached each other again, but there was always a silent acknowledgement, a mutual respect that transcended words and species. His experience became a story of wonder and admiration, shared not only among the Rangers but among all who heard it. It was a powerful reminder that the bonds we form with nature, even the most unexpected ones, can run deeper than we ever imagine. The park remained Bruce's home, the wilderness his enduring passion, but he knew he was no longer alone in that vast, untamed land. Somewhere in the depths of the forest, a tiger, once just another wild creature, had become something far greater, a guardian and a friend. What do you think of this story? Let us know in the comments section. I hope you like this story. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss the update from our channel. Thank you.